as always, we've got merch for the channel. We have our Nerd Creative range and our Stay Creative range. Links in the description. Get whatever you want. Creatives, how are you? Welcome or welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. Build the Moomin house. Box 15. It's here. Box 15 is here. Let's have a look inside. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packets of components. Let's get the magazines out. And we've got 5 magazines. We've got 60, 59, 58, 57 and 56. We'll be starting with issue 56. So I'm just going to skim through and just work out which components we need. Okay, so it looks like it's, I think it's this one. Let's check. Let's see. Yep, looks like it's this one. Just checking. So it's not that. It's not that one. Could also be that one. Let's just check. I think it's that one there. Okay. Nice graphic of the outside of the house with the paneling that I haven't done yet in my build. So looks like we're putting on the panels on the in the last video, not last video, the one before that, we constructed the frame of the internal wall. We'll be putting panels on and wallpaper on as well. We'll also be finishing the dressing table there. Okay. A fierce creature that lives in the sand, the ant lion. Moomin Mama's maid. The mysteries of Mabel and Miss Abel. Okay, so that's all the components. We've got the step-by-step instructions as we're going to be paneling the walls, and then we're going to be putting wallpaper on, and then we're going to be cutting the door frame out, and that's how it looks when it's finished. Then we will be finishing the dresser so that it looks like this at the end. There's the ant dragon, sorry, the ant lion. Ant dragon. So what I like to do is, you know this by now, let's get to the right page. So I like to make sure that what it says we've got here, we've got in our blister pack here. So I'm going to open this blister pack. It's quite a big one. It's quite a lot in here. So let's have a look. So we've got wallpapers. So I'll just have a quick look, because we've got this one. This one's here. This one is here. This one, a long one. And then I'm just going to have a look inside just to make sure the other two in here are the, yep, so that's that one. And then Then we got the blue one. So I'm going to turn them around like that so I can see them in here. Like that. Because they were facing the other way, I couldn't really tell what they were. So we've got our two wallpapers. Let me just, right. So we've got the two wallpapers there. And we've got, let's see. So we've got K panel, which is there. Then we've got I panel, which is there. And then we've got two in here that look quite similar. We have H panel, which is there. We've got J panel, which is there. And then we have, for the dresser, we've got this support. It says we've got two supports. Supports times 2. I've only got one. I hope that's not a problem. Then we've got frame A, which is here. We've got frame B, which is here. And then the mirror, which is there. And then we've got two pins in there. Now, I just wonder if this... I think that's two stuck together, actually. I think it is. I think so. Yes, they split apart. They actually split apart in the middle there, so that is two. Yeah, so I've got all them. I'm going to leave them in there because I'm not going to be doing anything with these. Let's see if we can put them where they were. So I'll leave them in there and put them aside. Because we're going to be working on, I'll have to bring back the, there I've got it, I have to bring back this framework here. Because we're going to be framing this. And we're going to be gluing and lots of pegs and things like that there. So put the magazine aside. Let's begin. So this is the frame that we built in box 14, and this is the J panel, and the J panel goes here. I've just test fit it there, so I'm just checking where I need to put the glue. So I'll grab the glue. I'm going to need the clips as well. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue on here. Like that. So I'm just going to put it where the panel will go. So we'll be putting it everywhere. I've done these before, as you know, so I know where to put glue. Like if we don't put glue on these pegs at the bottom, we just need glue here, like that. That's it. So I'm just going to spread that glue around. In all the places it needs to go. I like doing internal walls and paneling and wallpapering and stuff. I like this part of the build. I like most parts of the build. Not really much of the that I don't really like, or I wouldn't do them. Okay, I'm going to get this section. Pull some glue off here. Got to work a little bit quickly because it's warm, and the glue, although it's not super glue, it's wood glue, it does kind of thicken up really quickly. So got to start placing it. So it needs to go right at the end. You just move that there like that. Make sure it's lined up properly, and then add the first clip like that. And a second clip, go there like that. Just making sure that that is flush. Put one in the middle. You've seen this in the opening of my these videos. And then we've got to keep this. There's a curve there. We need to make sure the curve stays there. So we put a clip on the curve like that. The same at the bottom, making sure it's all flush. Just checking. Yeah, that's flush at the top. So we've got a curve here, and we just want to make sure that curve stays glued in place like that, in the middle there, like that. Some more clips out. It curves around this way now, so it curves around that way, like there. Just need to make sure that's clipped in place. So you clip it there. Clip it where you feel it needs clipping. So clip it there, like that. It needs clipping down here, like that, there, and here as well. Just checking that that door's flush. Yeah, it's flush. Need to clip it at the bottom there. So that's all clipped. I just want to clip it here as well where the curve is. Just make sure it goes around that curve there. So you can see it's going around the curve. It's like that. Just pull out a little bit. So the curve goes like that and back in like that there. I'm just checking that it's all flush. Okay. Yeah. So I just need to leave that to dry. We've used all the clips, so can't do anything more. Can't do anything more with until this dries, and then when that dries, we're putting K panel, which is here. K panel's going here, and it's gonna follow the curve around like that. So I'll just let that dry. This is dry now. I've taken the clips off, and you can see the curve there. See the curve of the wall. So we've got to do this side now, and it's K panel, which is there. So I need to glue the frame on this side. I need to clean that glue actually. The nozzle seems to be clogged again. Alright. That's better. Let's get that spread around. There we go. Position it like that, and then start clipping it. Let's make sure it's flush on this side. And then just follow the wall round. Just make sure it's flush at the top. And then clip it in that curve. Just make sure it's flush at the top there. Clip it in the middle of that curve. Same with the bottom. Clip it on that curve there. And there. This curve here. On the curve there, like that. And then this side. Clip it there, and then clip it at the bottom. That. Just make sure it's flush. Okay. Move that down slightly there. Just want to put one in here if I can. Like that. Just in there, like that. Just because there's a bit of a gap there. That's closed all that gap, so I'm just checking to make sure it's all sticking, following the curve. Yep, that looks okay. Leave that to dry. I'll give this plenty of time to dry. Is that glue? I don't know what that is. I think it might be glue. I think it is glue. There. See the curve? So we've got to do this side now. So we need which is here, and which is here. So I'm just going to dry fit it, see where it goes to. Let's see exactly where it goes. I think it goes there. Okay. So it looks like it goes. It doesn't cover up this. What's this called? Yeah, it doesn't look like it covers this part. So that it meets. I think it has to go there, like that. Yeah, it goes there. Yeah, it goes right up to that line there, the top of the door frame. So let's get the glue out. Oops. There. There we go. Spread that around now. Oops. It's a bit messy. Alright, let's get this spread round. Yeah, leave it about an hour or two to dry because of the curvy effect, and I want it to, because if I unclip them too early, then we'll have a problem with separation. So I'll line this up here, right there, like that, and get the first clip in place, which will be here, and then I've just got to follow it round. See, let's just remove that glue. It curves inwards here, so we put a clip there where the curve goes, where the start of the curve goes there, and then we follow it round. So we make sure it's flush like that there, so it curves round like that. So obviously we need one here to hold that curve in place, but we also need one here to make sure that it holds onto the frame. Right. Just checking that's flush. So we could have one in there like that, maybe, and one in there to hold that corner section in place. One down here, just make sure it's all flush. Right, one here like that. one there. And you see the curve there, so it needs to bend around there like that. So we need to hold it. Just clean that glue. So we need to hold it right there, so it holds that curved shape, and then we have to hold it on the curve to make sure it sticks to. And then let's see, it rises up a little bit on this side, so I need one there, like that. And then I'm going to see where I can take one out. Let's see, I can take this one out and put one here, right in the middle there, and that holds. That holds the curve now. So I'll just show you. See there? See where it's curved? Oops, that clip's come out. Let's get it back in. Okay. So as you can see the curve there, and then it goes round and it goes like that. So I've held that. I'm just wondering if I do need to clip there. Seeing if I need one there. If I put a clip there. Let's see. Okay. That's being held there. Yep, I think I've got enough clips in there. So it's flush down that side there. We've got the curve underneath there, like that. And then we've got it held in the, so there's no gaps, there's no separation, it's all held in place. So I'm going to leave that to dry. So this is all dry. I've taken the clips off. We just need this last piece, this last area of paneling to be placed on here, and it's the eye panel. Get it all glued. Make sure we spread it evenly. Okay. So we meet it at this end here, like that. Make sure it's flush with the top. Put the first clip in the bend there, and then follow that round. Just push it up a little bit and follow that bend around there, like that. So we've got that bend there, and then down the side, and just clean up that glue. So we definitely need one there and one at the bottom, like that. and then we need to see where it's gapped. We need that bend there clipped, and this one up here clipped. That. We need another clip down here to hold that together, and then we need to make sure this inside part here, actually I'm gonna, it slid a little bit, it needs to be right up against there like that. Okay, so make sure it's pushed up against there, reclip that bend and that bend there. Put a clip there to hold that side in place, and another clip at the bottom there, and then clip that bend in place there, and this bend up here. Okay, and then we need to clip in here, that corner bit there, put a clip at the middle part there, and one at the bottom there, like that. And then we'll have a clip in the middle there just to hold in place. So anyway, you think you need an extra clip, I'll put one there just to hold that in place. And lastly, I'll put one down there. Okay. So as you can see the curve there that we need to create, and you can see the curve from the dry sides there. As you can see there, it's quite a curve. So I'll leave that to dry. I removed all the pegs now because this is completely dry. Completely glued, and the glue's dry. As you can see the curvature of the wall there and underneath, and then we've got this opening of the doorway there. So it says to bring back the floor like that position there. I'm just going to check. I need to turn it around that way, like that. Zoom out a little bit. So it says we'll position it like that there, where it's going to go. So we temporarily place it where it's going to go, which is there. And then it's got to see if we can, right that there. And then we've got to get a pencil. I've got a pencil, I just need to sharpen it. So it says, I'll zoom in for this bit as far as I can go. So see this rectangle here, so we've got to go from the center and go up there like that. Just seeing if that's not right. See if I can get one of my erasers out. Out of the drawers. I need to label these drawers because I don't know what's in them. Yeah, I've got an eraser, I'm just going to open it. The erasers I use are Stadler, so I'm going to rub this line out. As best I can. So I need to get to the center, which is there. very difficult to. Right. Neither of them two are the centre, so let's go with them both out. Okay, let's see. So the centre is that's the centre there. So we need to pull the wall off. Get my ruler out. We're doing this to line up the wallpaper properly. So let's see what we have. Let's make sure we've got, I think that's it there. Let me zoom out. You see what I've done? So yeah, that's his line there, so that we can line up the wallpaper easily. Okay. I brought the wallpaper out now. We've got the one with the trees on it, that's wallpaper B. And we've got one with the, I think it's clams, and that goes on this side. So we've got J wall panel there and K there. So we've got to align this wallpaper up to that line there, like that. And these are stickers, which is great, so you don't have to glue them. So I just need to align it. I need to align it at the top against that line there. Like that. And just smooth it out as we go across. It seems to be dropping a little bit. I'm going to align it. I'm going to align it to the line, and I'm going to align it to the top because I don't want it going crooked. So I'm going to align it following the panel, right, and then see if we can get it like that. And at least it meets the top and the bottom of the wall. There's something under there, I don't know what it is. I think it's just the grain of the wood. Okay, like that. Okay. So that's the first wallpaper in place. It said if there's a gap there, it doesn't really matter because it will be fixed. Let me just see how this goes. I'll do the same with this. I'll align it to the top and not the line that I've drawn. Just make sure that's the right way up. Just need to double check. I think it goes that way. Let's see. Yeah, it goes that way. So I'm going to align it here with the top of the wall, like that. And just follow the top of the wall round. Like that. There's a little bit of a gap at the bottom, but I think we'll be alright. Just need to smooth it all out. Yeah, I know why there's a gap at the bottom. Because it's not fully straight. Let's try that one again. There. Now there's no gap at the bottom. Just making sure it follows that wall around. Yeah, there is a gap at the top now. There's a slight gap at the top, but I don't think you'll see it once it touches the ceiling. But there we go. That's our. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me go a bit. One more go. One more crack before I lose the stickiness. I think I got it this time. Yep, I got it. There's no gap now at the bottom or the top. That's it. Third time's the charm. But yeah, that's it there. And then we've got to cut this door shape out. With a scalpel. It's a quite delicate procedure. on this side. Okay. So our door opening on this side. So I wonder if I can just tidy this up. Yep. Then we've got to get this big piece of wallpaper. And check which way around it's supposed to go. Yep, supposed to go that way. Okay. Try to leave roughly equal amounts on left and right edges. Okay. Okay. May not be easy to do because it dips in like that. So it dips in like that there. Okay. Oh yeah, it's pretty much doable. So I'm going to follow the wall around. So I'm going to leave. See if I can just get it about there. I'm just going to follow the wall around. That's not going to do it. For whatever reason, that's not doing it. Okay, let's just. I think we got it. Just need to just tidy this side up. Like that. There. Got a slight gap at the top, but you're not really going to be able to see that. Hold that around the side, and then I can glue it. Same with this, although we don't have a lot. We don't have a lot. Get rid of all the air bubbles, things like that. Yeah, that's not bad. We just need to cut the doorway out of that side as well. There we go. That's the doorway cut out of that side. Oh, it's really good. I'm happy with that. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.